Okay guys, let's get straight into it. So to start off this look, I am using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to prime my eyes, and then I'm just setting it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. The first colour I'll be using in my crease is from the Tarte Maneater palette, and the colour is called Pearl. And then to depthen my crease, I'll be using the colour Saucy from the same palette. Oh, okay girl, you little lizard. Did anyone just see that? If you didn't, go back and rewind. I just literally turned into a lizard for a second. And then to further depthen my crease, I'm using the colour Midnight. And I'm kind of like creating like a V on the outer corner of my eye. And then to brighten up my lid, I am using the colour Meow. I'm really sorry, but I can't help but say these shades like the way they sound. And I'm just grabbing a Johnson's makeup wipe to clean up my shadow and create a sharp line for my winged liner. And for wing liner today, I'm using my Sigma liner and my Sigma E06 angled liner brush. I think it's called E06. I'll list it down below. Cleaning up the edge of your shadow creates a nice straight line to do your wing, and it makes it so much easier. So if you have a struggle trying to keep a straight line, I suggest you try this. And my eyeliner was really dry on the day that I filmed this video, so it took me a lot longer than usual. So obviously I cropped 90% of that out, but usually I'm able to get like a nice thin line straight away, but because it was so dry, I just had to use the makeup wipe to clean up the edge of my tip where my brush was like skipping on my skin. And there you have it, winged liner guys. And then I'm just taking a little bit of the Midnight shade from the palette, and I'm just kind of like connecting the wing into the crease to create that really soft, subtle cut crease effect. And then I'm just using the colour Meow out of the palette, which is the white matte shade, to highlight the centre of my eyelid. And I'll also be using the Tarte Maneater mascara today, which is amazing. And for primer, I'm using the YSL primer. I'll list the name down below. It has a slight glitter to it. I don't know if you guys can see it, so I wanted to show you. But that glitter does blend out once you apply it to the face and blend it. And this was actually my first time trying this primer, and I really like it. It's very moisturizing, and it kind of has like an oily feel to it, so it's really nice to apply for that dewy effect. And for foundation, I'm using my absolute favorite, the Hourglass. I think it's called Vanish foundation, and I mix the shade Sand and Beige together to get my perfect shade. I know on Instagram when I first used this foundation, I copped a bit of hate because people assumed that it was too yellow for my skin tone. But you can't see the rest of my body. I'm very yellow in skin tone, and my face is really white. So trust me guys, it matches my body perfect. And as I mentioned in all of my videos, this foundation brush from Tarte is honestly the best, in my opinion, the best brush for applying cream foundation. For this look, I wanted a really dramatic lash look because every Instagram baddie has her big fat wispy lashes. So I used my favourite full lashes, and they are Mykonos from Lily Lashes. For concealer, I'm using the same product that I use for my eyelids, and that is the Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. Is it light neutral or light medium? I'll check it and list it down below. So I just like to conceal under my eyes, the sides of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and a little bit of my forehead. And I'm using a brush from that same brush set that my foundation brush is from, and I really like this one to blend out concealer because it's literally like a booty blender on a stick, as Patrick Star would say. So since this is an Instagram baddie makeup tutorial, I am sort of doing what most of the girls on Instagram do, and that is add a really strong highlight to my under eye. So if you're wondering, I mean I always do this anyway, so I don't know why I'm like categorizing myself out, because I'm literally like the rest of them, I admit it. But yeah, if you don't like that really bright highlighted under eye, by all means you can add a concealer that is the exact shade of your foundation. So to contour my nose, I'm using a pretty dark shade today. I think it was a little too dark, but I'll show you guys how if you over contour, you can sort of correct it without having to start again. But I'm just warning you, this is a lot stronger of a contour than I usually do for my nose. But if you do want that really chiseled nose for your Instagram photo, this is how you want to contour your nose to get that. And that's if you want that really like fake nose job looking nose contour. For a daily basis, I'm going to be honest, this contour is not for anyone to really wear in public. But what I'm doing is using my LA Girl in the color Chestnut, and then to sort of like cancel out the sides of my nose and to make it look like the sides of my nose aren't actually there, I'm grabbing the concealer and just blending it up along the sides. So all you really see is those two really skinny lines, and it appears that that's how skinny my nose is, but it isn't. That is just the art of nose contouring. So like I said, for an Instagram photo, this is super cool and super awesome, but everyone's going to realize that ain't what your nose really looks like. So you probably don't want to do this on a daily basis. And then I'm just blending out the edges of that concealer that I used to sort of, I kind of did that for two reasons. So to conceal the sides of my nose and to take away from that over contouring I initially did. And then I'm just going to bake the sides of my nose using my RCMA No Color Powder. And I think this brush is called Tapered Highlighter Brush from Sigma, which is perfect for like baking the sides of your nose or under your eyes, because it's not too big and it doesn't get product everywhere. It kind of just like targets the one little spot you want to apply the powder. And then I'm not really baking, but I'm kind of just like pressing the No Color Powder under my eyes. I think baking, when you've got that much concealer, it just adds way too much coverage and you just end up looking like a cake under your eyes. So instead, I like to use banana powder, and this one is from Australis. It's really affordable and you can get it in Australia, you can get it from Priceline. I'm not entirely sure if Australis is actually available in the US. So I'm not cream contouring today, believe it or not. I feel like I kind of scarred myself from the nose contouring. So I'm just using Max Refine Golden to base my contour and just to warm up my face a little bit. And I honestly don't remember what brush this is, but I will list it down below. And I'm just applying that onto my cheekbones and my forehead, which are the places that I generally want some definition and colour added to my face. And then to contour, I'm using Bahama Mama from The Balm, and I am using, I keep forgetting the names of my brushes, but this brush is from Designer Makeup Tools, and it's the angled contour brush, I think it's called. But don't worry guys, I will list everything down below. And from the Mariah collection, which I am so excited about, I am using the blush called, I think it's called Sweet Sweet Fantasy. Oh my god, I'll list it down below. Don't hate me, I don't have anything in front of me right now, so I'm just winging it with the names. And just to clean up underneath my blush and contour, because sometimes it can get a little bit messy, I like to just get a little bit of my Laura Mercier on my beauty blender just to chisel out my face, pretty much. And then while that area is baking, I just like to apply my under eye shadow, and I keep like accidentally closing my palette when I go to check the colour. That's the only thing I actually have in front of me right now is the palette. And I'm pretty sure I mixed all of, no, I didn't mix all the colours. I just mixed Pert and Saucy for my under eyes because I want it to be nice and soft, and I didn't really want it too smoky under the eye. And then I just added my nude eyeliner, so it's not white, it's nude, and that is from Makeup Geek. And then I just loaded my bottom lashes with my Tarte Manator mascara. I was actually contemplating putting bottom lashes on for this look, but the mascara honestly works so well, I didn't have to. And I use my absolute favourite highlighter in the whole wide world, my Laura Mercier Gilded Honey. I've honestly had this for almost a year and it's only just starting to hit pan. If you guys do not have it, you need to get onto it. It is the best nifty little highlighter you will ever get in the whole wide world. And I don't know why, but no matter what lip color I use, I always tend to just use a nude lip liner because it's kind of like the closest thing to my lip color. And if I want to overline, it looks a lot more natural. So I just used my iconic nude from Charlotte Tilbury, which is my favorite nude liner at the moment. So for lips, I ended up mixing two colors together. Initially, I thought I was going to just use this color, which is from Jouer, and the color is called Lychee, which is a matte lip cream, but it was just way too pink for me, and I don't roll that way, so you know I had to go put my nude lipstick straight on top. So I mixed Sand from Dose of Colors on top, and it gave me a really beautiful like pinky nude color, which I absolutely loved how it turned out. And I just used my finger to blend all that together. Don't ask me where any of my lip brushes were that day, but I just decided to go in with my finger. And it got really messy, as using a big fat finger would to blend your lipstick. So then I just took some of my foundation stick with a little angled brow brush to clean up the edges. Okay guys, so that is it for my Instagram baddie makeup tutorial. I hope you guys loved it. Please make sure you like the video if you did, and of course make sure you subscribe to my channel because I've got many videos to come. And of course, if you saw my giveaway video, which was uploaded the other day, you will know that subscribing to my channel instantly enters you into my giveaway. Thanks for watching guys, I love you all, and I will see you soon.